Doll's House by Henrik Ibsen. First of all, this is a masterpiece, chef d'oeuvre. In fact, in 2008, maybe, it was the most staged, the play with the biggest number of performances across the world. So that says something about what the world of the theater thinks about this. It is included on the Guardian list of best 100 books ever written, and on many other respectable tops, if you will, of the books, of the plays, of anything. As long as we talk about worthwhile masterpieces. Then also, as a personal opinion, rate this very highly. In spite of the fact that the Nordics are not really among my favorites. And it works both ways, it's vice versa as well. Recently, The Economist had a sort of a survey in which they tried to see what different people across Europe thought about the rest of the continent, or those from other countries, other places in Europe. And it just happens that in the European Union, if I'm not mistaken, we were the least liked. And surprise, surprise, who liked us the least? The Danish. So it appears that there's no love lost between at least this reader and those people from there. Even if on the whole they're very favorably seen, their economic model, the way of life, the liberty, the experiments they have with all sorts of things, the promotion of women, that's wonderful. They have law in some of these places whereby women have to have equal representation in parliament, on the board. Wonderful. Gay rights. But they're so cold. And look, they like us so little. So what can I give in return? Notwithstanding this digression, there is also the question of Ibsen. Alas, I've read about him as a man, as well as about others in a great book called there's a sick old dog which does that, by the way. I'm sorry, but there she is around there, so she has to get by. And speaking of Nordics and their coldness, but not cruelty, she's still up to go on the field, so she still has life in her. So there's no question of she suffers, she has to go to sleep forever. Maybe they would do that in Norway, I don't know. So Ibsen, as well as many other great writers, was not really a nice man. No. In Intellectuals, it's an amazing book. They deal with Rousseau, Tolstoy, Hemingway, Ibsen, and a few others. And they show the dark side of the man. He could be a great author, but then there's also Somerset Maugham, again if I'm not wrong, which had, in summing up, again, I hope it's the right information. Now it's easy to check on the internet anything. Somerset Maugham said about Ibsen and about George Bernard Shaw that they came with their works and their ideas and plays at the right moment. In other words, Ibsen benefited from the opening up and from this women's movement, more women rights and a better position. And he came with plays like A Doll's House, wherein a woman has to, not has to, she can. She is at an epoch, at a time when she's freer. She, with the opening up, her feelings matter. She's not in the shadow of the man as it has always been the case. Something else comes to mind from the History Boys by Alan Bennett. There's a history teacher, a woman, who says history is about the idiosyncrasies, about the misgivings of men, and it's all about women coming behind with a bucket. Very interesting point of view. And A Doll's House, a masterpiece.